Hello, and what is going on, you guys? Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Today is round 3 for Porsche Esports Challenge USA on Gran Turismo 7 that we're about to be racing at Watkins Glen Long Course for the Porsche Taycan S 2019 is about to get ready to go for a one-make race. Now we go on for the advanced schedule from round 2 at WeatherTech Raceway, Laguna, Seca for the Porsche 911 Carrera RS Type 993 1995 is going to be so awesome for every Gran Turismo players and Porsche fans to have everything what they got to see how clean racing is all about. But not to mention, because due to my absence that I didn't show up on round 2 is going to be set to be delayed by having an online lobby. We'll have to get everything to be set up and put up for doing my lost time. But it also happens because missing out one event to be on the official online tournament is very important. That's how I just ends up to be on 15th place since round 1 at the Trial Mountain Circuit for the Porsche Vision Gran Turismo. Well, of course it is, because I have to make sure if I could probably have to do 2 videos by having a double feature for only one content video whenever I might need to get set up and get ready to roll. Now let's enter to take on in round 3. Choosing 3 race entry will be available at the time, so in about 6 minutes until 8 o'clock begins. Gonna get myself ready up, and we have 10 laps around in a long course layout in Watkins Glen for the Porsche Taycan Turbo S 2019. By having a rolling start to go for only 20 drivers will be participate. Regulations will be set to be on sports hard compound tires is about to get at the ready. Restrictions is now going to be putting up to be specified on the settings. VOP/tuning forbidden will be set to be on high speed. DR and SR affected set to be yes. Mechanical damage will be always to be on light, along with a shortcut penalty will do the same. And this is going to be quite doing some more practice to be on drive mode, just like the Porsche Vision Gran Turismo to do the same thing, and also to have different body style to have mostly for having some high speed transmission to go drive. Gonna have to go with car settings and switch things up from soft into hard compound to be entered before doing one practice. But make sure check the BOP regulations will be set up automatically due to the update is going to be applied to be labeled on different kinds of speed track. This one is going to be high speed, so better make sure to practice well and do your best and make sure go clean racing by the chance. But I mean, I'm just gonna make sure that this content video is all about having the official online tournament that everyone will understand. So I have to get ready and proceed before joining session to be in the lobby. As always, if you're new to my YouTube channel, go and click the subscribe button, then leave a like and comment at the section down below. Check out the links on the description if you want to see more, and don't forget to click the bell for notifications on upcoming content videos in the later future. Now it is time to get ready to start the race. Let's begin. We got some good news, you guys. Chat filter is back as part of July 2022 update, and here they are right now. Pre-race, post-race, others, and lobby is going to be putting up with some quick chat before the start of the race will begin. For today's temperature in Watkins Glen International is 78.8 degrees Fahrenheit. Looks like it's going to be a perfect rolling start for the Porsche Taycan Turbo S will go for having a 10-lap challenge. Do the best while you can, and this race is going to be very challenging to go for the drive mode. In about 15 seconds before the race begins, so let's make sure that everything is perfectly after having a 10-minute qualifier. We'll have to go higher and faster for only exactly amount of time for only 2 minutes. Here we go, let's get started. Time to get ready to go electrifying drive mode for the 3rd round in Porsche Esports Challenge USA on GT7. We got some good drivers with liveries with using the Porsche Taycan Turbo S 2019 is now on for the grid. Here we have Lugs in first place, Drago and Non in second place. Third place we have Isa_Waxma in third place. Ricky 6PR in 4th place. Here's myself in 5th place for the U.D.R.S Livery. A Fabian has entered to be in position 6. Louis 3 has arrived in position 7. Astro Racer 47 in 8th place. 9th place, Wet Mustard has welcome aboard. 10th place is Psycho Crowley. Very good, awesome black and blue design livery. H81 in 11th place. Ricky Bobby in 12th place. 13th place is Fear Nothing 420. 14th place we have Shots Fire Bro TTB has entered. AJ GT 350 arrives in 15th place. Nick White in 16th place. 17th place we have King Pit Dog is now live streaming. Smelly Deli has entered in position 18. 19th place M3 Faster has entered. And for the last place, Chalky is now going for the white standard Porsche Taycan Turbo S. Let's begin and go for a rolling start on to turn number 10 to be stationary until we're about to be ready to go in drive mode. So we got some good spectators and tents to be set up for having a summer camp. But looks like it's back to school season is coming, so looks like it's only down for only 15 drivers left standing. So let's get the show on the road, and this will be a very good, proud, clean racing moment to be changed up automatically to be in different position ever since to be as ordinary race to be well changed up to be on the environment. So moved on in 4th place automatically by default, so here we go folks. This is going to be my perfect chance to enter in the top 5 position to go for the top 3. 3 seconds, and here I go. Let's get it on and go for round 3 in the Porsche Esports Challenge USA. We'll do a perfect proud American race moment to be at Watkins Glen International course in the state of New York. Going for turn 1 and doing clear and press on to be on the hard steer at turn number 2. Deaccelerate and go for the inside lineup to be at the apex, but looks like Ricky just barely slowed down and get caught up by having a hard over rev acceleration to be staying on the drive mode. That's the ticket. Team U.D.R.S Sportec moves on in position number 3 by entered in sector 2 to be in the back straight towards the inner loop at the bus stop chicane. Way to keep at it and doing a good, proper, clean racing moment to be well electrified to be in the most luxury sedan car of all time made by Porsche ever since in 2019 from Gran Turismo Sport. Now going down onto the chute at turn 6. Keep at it. Now gonna have to catch up for only 1.5 seconds remaining to Issa_Waxima along with Lungs in position number 1. Going up onto the toe at turn number 7. Better make sure to get ready, and A Fabian is now going for the offense to be at turn 7 to be pushed up towards Team Sportec's current position at the end of sector 2. Moving on in sector 3, and here comes the heel at turn number 8. Better get ready because mostly stronger opponents in the same car will go for the main upper hand advantage. There you go, looks like a single pass might have to get right in to be at the second toe in turn number 9. A Fabian is now moving on currently to be in the number 3 spot. It looks like Ricky 6PR is now ganging up to catch up to Team Sportec in the final sector to be at turn 10. Going up and going forward to be at turn 11 at the final turn near at the inside apex. We'll have to go speed up and quicker as it goes. There goes Lungs, fastest lap time, 2 minutes 1.249 seconds. Let's go right at it and take a good clean break to be at turn number 1 again. The most perfect strategy during the part of Saturday's competition in the Porsche Esports Challenge USA along with 2 seasons is going to be adding up for the Nations Cup and Manufacturers Cup. Will be adding up to have season number 2 is already arrived in August. So let's make sure the race will be goes on. We're having a very good proud hashtag MyGT moment as always during the part of the duration video segment. We'll have to do a perfect spotlight to be having some best racing moments during the most important official online tournament event. Now let's get right in to catch up to A Fabian in 3rd place, going pushed away and going hard right to be at the outer loop in turn 5 before going back at the chute in turn 6. Looks like the green Taycan Turbo S is now staying on the defense. Team U.D.R.S Tech goes for the offense, you guys. I have to keep up and go for turn number 7 to be at the toe once again. So here's the handling. Gonna have to keep trying and stay defense until Ricky 6 PR is now going forward to be ongoing on the offense. Take the heel at turn 8. Falpion is now gonna have to keep going stronger, while Isa, Waxima, and Lungs are about to stay currently to be on the ropes for the battle for first place. Using the same Porsche Taycan Turbo S between the active wing and custom wing set from the GT Auto is going to be doing well determined to see how the difference in different livery designs. So now coming forward to be at turn 11, lap number 2 is coming towards the end, and here comes the fastest lap time to be updated for lugs. 1 minute 59.437 seconds. Incredible. Talk about having an under 2 minute run time for only one car at a lap. So here comes turn 1 by having a late braking by Team Tech. Ricky 6 PR is now going forward to be on the main opportunity to take that pass. There you go. Looks like Ricky 6 PR moves on in position 4, while Team Tech is dropped down to be at 5th place by having turn 2 to be on the heavy handling due to the VOP to be labeled in a high speed. So let's keep it careful and going back straight towards sector 2 by enter in the inner loop bus stop chicane. Perfect. Looks like going all-wheel drive takes the matter of concentration to go understeer by the opposite. So here it goes, and doing clear onto the short straightaway down to turn 6 at the chute again. Ricky 6 PR just barely tried to keep holding in for having a short amount of handling to be at the short straightaway towards turn number 7 after taking turn 6 at the chute. But there goes Team Tech to be going up the hill to be at the right, going further and going defense to stay at position number 5 to be on the upper hand main advantage ever since round 1 at the Trial Mountain Circuit for the Porsche Vision Gran Turismo. But of course, because the last race is all about electrifying car beginners work, but it'll have to do perfectly to go faster, and drive mode depends on different performance to be an electric car made by Porsche. Second time ever and second type of the electric vehicle ever since to be made in 2019 for the Taycan Turbo S is also to have a 2-gear transmission to be set up and go faster to be on drive mode. But now here it comes. Looks like Falpion and Ricky 6 PR are about to go right at it to be on the linked slipstream at the end of lap number 3 before moving on in lap number 4. There goes a proper turn 1 braking position to get slowed down, and Falpion just barely touched the apex along with Ricky 6 and Team Tech in the same Porsche Taycan Turbo S. Now let's go for hard right at turn number 2 and go hard left at turn number 3. Clear as always to see how turn 4 might be going smoother and take on to be at the back straight once again. But here it comes. Looks like having some all-wheel balance check for Team Tech to be very more careful to avoid a penalty. There you go. Looks like 3 cars are about to go for the lineup. 1 car at a time, 1 bus stop chicane at a time to be in the inner loop. Go down at turn number 5 at the outer loop is going to be doing some perfect straightaways to be on a long distance. But there they are right now. Looks like Ricky 6 PR and Falpion are about to stay on the link gap. After taking turn 6, we'll have to go back again onto turn 7 at the toe. It's gonna have to go hill climb and do a hard right, slow in, fast out. Make sure to see how Falpion and Ricky 6 are about to have to stay on track of each other by entered in sector 3. Going down on the red and go for the green to be on the stopping up. Still in one piece and currently to stay in position number 5 for Team Tech. But however, Louis 3 has entered to be on the scene at position number 6 before in about 0.5 seconds until Tech will get being overtake until moves on to be at sector number 4 to be at turn 10. Gonna have to pack up the speed and go hard for the defense. There he is right now. turn 11, we'll have to do a one-on-one showdown for the battle for 5th place. Let's go right at it to take lap number 5 to be in the halfway mark. Keep it steady as it goes, and looks like Ricky 6 PR just left the lobby for unknown reasons. This will might have a final race entry to be step up and go forward for Team Insportec. 14 drivers left standing for only one race for only 3rd session to be in the lobby to be part of round 3 of Porsche Esports Challenge USA. But talk about having unexpected reasons by stepping out for unknown amount of time. But talk about having some server quality might be quite having some situation to be well checked. Talk about some oranges and yellow for any quality amount of server connection. So now it takes turns for every drivers due to one racer just left the lobby. Louis 3 has proceeded on to 5th place by default, and Insportec in the same Porsche Taycan Turbo S is now currently to be at position number 4 by default. So here comes the one-on-one battle. We'll have to take the higher place to be entered at the toe in turn 7. So let's keep hard right, going up the steep hill. Now gonna have to take that push. Looks like Louis 3 has slowed down, and Astro Racer 47 is currently to be at position number 5 to be in the same spot. Looks like he's going in to take a turn. Team Insportec will might have a perfect moment, while Astro Racer 47 will have to do the next driver to be step up and challenge Team Insportec for the battle for 4th place. In a matter of circumstances, during the 3rd round of the Esports Challenge USA to be using with Porsche cars. But turn number 10 perfectly for Team Insportec at the final sector, and push up to be on the main pace to be entered onto the inside at turn 11. Keep build up the defense, and I'm about to go right at it to have lap number 6 for only 4 more to go remaining. Pull the brake and step up to be at turn number 1. Drive careful and going late to be proper to see it. Astro Racers 47 just know the drill, because every strategy knows its own weakness by several GT racers by using the electric sedan car. Got it right on track. Now moving on in sector 2 to take the inner loop again. Gonna dive in, slow down, and take exercise caution. Building up the hard length of 1 second defense is gonna be doing some hard progress for Team Insportec. Also to have same circumstances to see on the elements of using the Porsche Vision Gran Turismo, as you may ever watch video on the last time since racing at the Trial Mountain circuit. It takes 10 laps by having an intense drama for 20 racers by having short amount of time to be entered to be in the final race entry to be on the session of the lobby. Well, of course it is, because 2 electric cars and gas vehicle is going to be well featured for doing the first ever official championship tournament event to be going well to be achieved. So let's go for sector number 3 and keep hard going for the defense. Gonna have to stay on it. Turn 8 at the heel, we'll have to do my perfect chance and go for the lineup to be well guarded. Turn 9 at the second heel, keep hard left. Okay, looks like gonna have to keep a good pressure amount on my finger. Gonna have to tap up and go for the acceleration. Slow down onto turn 11. Viewers, Team Insportec just barely tried to stay on top of it to be entered onto position number 4, while the top 3 racers are about to stay on top of each other by every several length of the gap for only 3 more to go in lap number 7. And oh man, looks like almost barely close enough to have that late break onto turn number 1 for Team Insportec. Astro Racer 47 just make a clear call. But it's not so okay to see how late braking by enter turn 1 is definitely might be having a weak spot. But however, faster drivers will have to do a good capability chance by keeping a good watchful eye on any opponents who also to make a single mistake. But at the time, because instant replay just barely tried to call in due to my mistake at turn number 1. Now let's keep up and catch up onto Astro Racer 47 in position number 4. 3 more laps to go and I still got enough time, and might have to do perfectly to be part of this most longest race by exactly over 20 minutes during this part of the content video. But I know several content videos might have over 30 minutes and 1 hour, but it's not my fault because I've been working so hard every day, because every YouTuber might have to do its own ways to be be creative. That's how only one YouTuber just really want to be as a YouTuber farmer, by the way. But let's get back to do some more competition racing to get serious. So now let's kick up and go for sector number 3. The battle rages on between me and Astro Racer 47 for the battle in 4th place. Let's keep at it and go for 1 second to be well increased by the defense. Gonna have to break through and take turn number 10 in sector 4. Okay, very good. Now gonna have to stay on top of Astro Racer 47. Turn 11 will go smoothly in and keep faster to be on the straightaway. There goes lap number 8. Go for the early break. And Astro Racer 47 is going to do the same. Very good, perfect line. And press on to be at turn number 2, folks. Deaccelerate and go reacceleration to be on the left turn at turn number 3. Turn 4 is going clear, by the way, and the clouds are about to get covered up to be on the shaded effect. Gonna have to be very more careful because no sunlight, just some certain clouds to be well covered out in the sky. Very good, on to the inner loop. Now for turn 5 at the outer loop. On the ropes I go for Team Sportec. Catch us up and continue for the struggle for Astro Racer 47 in 4th place. And Team Sportec takes that push on the ongoing struggle between the offense and defense for only 4th and 6th place driver Astro Racer 47, and Louis 3 takes the ongoing push by the struggle by entered into turn number 7 at the toe. But no matter how challenging for every Gran Turismo racers to be well determined to be racing in an electric car is going carbon neutral. But be respect to electric cars during the competition, because we can do some more trusted between a driver and the electric car will go with a bond. And also to have the second heel in turn number 9 is doing perfectly to be on the main upper hand push. But it'll have to take more time for that, because lap number 8 is going to get closer at the end before moving on in lap number 9 for the top 3 drivers. Astro Racer 47 takes turn 11 by doing a good perfect turn by mastering at this most fine spot to be proceed at the straightaway. Look at him go, you guys. He is going right at it to take the push and go perfect break to be passed over to be early at 400 marker board. 400 meter is also to be referred to be known as, to be giving some definitions on mathematics. Let's go calculate and keep at it to take turn number 2 and 3 on the roll. Take that acceleration and go push onto turn 4. Back straight we go and go for the inner loop to be at the bus stop chicane. But here it goes. Looks like Astro Racer is going to have to stay on going. Slow down and keep it steady. Don't get caught in a penalty, Astro Racer. Very good. Looks like 2 marshal postmen just barely keep a good eyes on us whenever there's a mistake happens. Safe and well cleared. Hold on, looks like Astro Racer is going for the outside. That means Team Sportec will have to take the chance to get closer in about 0.5 seconds to go. Almost barely close enough to have this perfect chance to be on the overtake, but turn 7 at the toe is perfectly safe by Astro Racer 47 to be on the main lineup to be well defended. But it's not over yet, because lap number 9 is going to get closer at the end before one more remaining. It's going to get much closer and better to see how two drivers is going to have to keep on trying and stay well clean to be well electrifying to have the most finest luxury sedan in the Porsche Esports Challenge USA. So let's have a good check on Lungs in position number 1. He made it onto the final lap, you guys. This is going to be his final lap until he reached up into the finish line to be at the podium. But there goes Falpion and Issa Waxima in position number 2 and 3 for having a one-on-one showdown for only one more run. And there goes to have Team Insportec and Astro Racer 47 to take that final push, but the smoke is going to be going less amount after taking turn 1 is going to be less clear and almost to be at late braking to be at the first turn before proceed onto turn 2. Slide it in and get closer onto turn 2 and 3. Astro Racer 47 is pushing away from Team Insportec's leading gap position in about 1.3 seconds, and then goes on for Team Insportec, who will have to stay focused and pushes on to be at sector 2 to be going right back into the back straight before dive down onto the inner loop. There you go. Looks like Team Insportec is pushing through. Slow down and keep going hard right at the outer loop in turn number 5. Astro Racer 47 just barely made it to get through and going down at the chute. Oh man, looks like there goes. Looks like Astro Racer just barely took a late braking. Team Insportec has a perfect comeback moment to go for position number 4. There you go. Looks like that makes a good, excellent comeback for Team U.D.R.S Insportec. But in a matter of time, because Lugs in position number 1 is made it in to achieve in turn number 9 for only 2 more turns to go by entered in sector 4 by having a final sector by the chance. Looks like Lungs is going to have to win this race for the 3rd round in the Porsche Esports Challenge USA, you guys. He's going to win. He is going to win this race in round 3 at Watkins Glen International. And he finally made it. He took the checker flag and go for first place, you guys. Lungs is the winner at the 3rd round in Porsche Esports Challenge USA. Now that's what I'm talking about. Lungs barely made it on time by achieving first place to be at the podium. How awesome, and doing well, electrifying, amazing by using the Porsche Taycan S 2019. Now that's competition. Now that's an absolutely competition, you guys. Good job. And we have Falpion and Issa Waxima have finished in 2nd and 3rd place. So very good and well, impressive. Just give me one moment to have that eyes to be wiped off. That's game, you guys. Good game. Very good game, and going safety to be well drive mode. Well, I barely made it on time to have 4th place, to have a perfect comeback for myself, and also to have a substitute event from the 2nd round to be on a different Porsche car. But I mean, due to the absence, is actually might have to do a perfect chance for myself by building up my own makeup event ever since by having my lost time. But I know you guys will understand that, because it takes responsibility and very important when it comes to do some ordinary tournament events by the schedules. So let's collect some earnings and proceed forward to be on the final outcome by the standings. Save a replay, and very good unstoppable moment. But clearly what's left of it, because of the servers are being disconnected on several Gran Turismo players. But looks like Lungs, Falpion, and Issa Waxima have made it onto the top 3 position. First place goes to Lungs to have this good total amount of time in 20 minutes 19.39 seconds by the decimal. Good job, Lungs. You did a good job for having a nice, awesome German themed livery and Porsche to be part of it as well. But good job for having some 2 drivers just made it on time for doing a one-on-one showdown. But I mean, of course, just disappointed with the disconnect. But we survived, and we did what we could. But I know just gonna have to give some good moments to see how racing is all about. So congratulations to Lungs, Falpion, and Issa Waxima for doing a top 3 finish to be made it on time. So let's give the chat filters Scroll down. Okay, there you go. And send. Alright. Well, I guess we did it, you guys. 3 rounds down, only 1 more to go. And also for myself to have 2 rounds complete and checked, especially to have 1 event to be as a substitute. I mean, of course, I should rather might have to sort things out whenever it might have to be planned to be on a double feature for only 2 content videos in different rounds. So it looks like everybody survived, and also to have Sacco Crowley just really try to keep things up to go to join us what's left of it. I mean, 6 drivers just barely marked DNF, and mostly 14 drivers just barely survived for today. We did what we could, and we did our best. Now that's a Porsche competition. Now we have finished round 3 in Porsche Esports Challenge USA before moving on to the final round on scheduled date to be at August 13, 2022, along with the first round in the start of Season 2 for the 2022 series of the Gran Turismo World Series Manufacturers Cup. But we have a 3-day weekend is coming, you guys. Looks like we're about to start out from August 12 to 14 is going to be the perfect time moment for all of us. And also to have 2 championship events to be on the same date is going to be having a hard time to take a choice. So let's make sure to get everything to be set up before moving on to take the final race in Porsche Esports Challenge USA to be at Daytona Road Course for the Porsche 962C88. We'll be doing a final 1-make race to be in the Group 1 category. Let's have a good check for having an event schedule. 3 rounds is labeled to be complete, and especially for round 2 to be labeled as a substitute due to my absence. But I have to make sure that I have to get ready because 2 championship event on next Saturday is going to be a very tough opportunity for only 2 events along with the Manufacturers Cup and the second manufacturer 1-make race to be titled to be in the Esports Challenge. So let's have a good check on 3 entries will be available at the time, just to be reminder. Okay, that's 1 check. Now for the Manufacturers Cup. So the first round in Season 2 will be taking place to be at the Trial Mountain Circuit. But we have 5 race entries will be available to start out in 1900 hours through 2300 hours. So better have to set your schedule to be well reminded, you guys. This is going to be the most important 3-day weekend of all time. So let's exit out in sport mode and get back to the garage to be having a 1 big special surprise to be on the roulette ticket. But that's right, I'm about to show you guys something because I just got received to be as my own personal lucky day. So let's go to the gifts, and here it is. A 6-star roulette ticket to be titled on the engine. How awesome is that you guys have already got one? So let's try it out and give one type of the engine to see what it looks like. Here I go and go for the best pick. I bet this is going to be a brand new engine. Alright, so looks like one of the 5 choices is going to be a compatible vehicle for this tuner part to be well put up onto the 2007 Audi R8 4.2. I'll have to keep that in good storage to be on the collection, and also to be on the 4-star roulette ticket to be as an extra bonus. So here I go and give a good percentage chance. Okay, well, so close to get the Porsche invitation, but I'll have to take 10,000 Gran Turismo credits. We'll be adding up with some currency balance to be add up. I'll have to save that for one more time, and always to be reminder, just keep filling out with some roulette ticket. If you're really gonna have to go for 5 or 6-star roulette, we might have to do a standard or different kinds of rarity of the chance. But I mean, it's going to be so impressive doing my best race to be at Watkins Glen International to be on the long course for the Porsche Taycan S is doing some drive mode and going well clean. But it was a lot of hard work without having a gear shift transmission because electric car in drive mode is all about doing the best technique to be participate in the second one-week race event made by Porsche to be part of the Esports Challenge USA. But I mean, it was a lot of fun out there for doing a second time to be in the electric car, just like the Porsche Vision Gran Turismo to be at the Trial Mountain circuit. But I know, it was a lot of hard work and learn the characteristics of driving to go all-wheel drive. But it'll have to take a quick showcase to have my U.D.R.S Sportec livery of the Taycan Turbo S is also to be well used without having a wing spoiler, because active wing spoiler is perfectly to be well placed to be on the spotlight. But I hope you guys like it, because this will be very good, excellent for Porsche fans who really want to try out with my U.D.R.S livery until we're about to get ready to move on and go for taking on in the 3-day weekend. So let's wrap this up at the end. Thank you for watching on my video in Gran Turismo 7, folks. I hope you enjoyed. Just go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, and click the bell for notifications on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. And don't forget to follow me on any social media platforms like DeepNetArt, Instagram, GT Planet, Twitter, and more to see for my own image artwork like U.D.R.S liveries, Total Drama fan art with car liveries, and more whenever you're welcome at any time. I'll be seeing you guys next time on Gran Turismo 7, and I look forward to see you again in the next video. Keep on racing, stay clean.